The funny thing is, it always says that I have 5 seconds left, and I never do. I always get brought on camera without my 5 seconds. I want my 5 seconds. What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to another wonderful Thursday Amazon AI Hour with me, John Aspinall, your host with the most. I don't see anyone in here just yet, but I think I have a different login. I don't know. Allie, do you see people on the back end coming in? Oh, here we go. I got people popping in right now. Let's see. We got, why can't I join the chat? What's going on here? Hold on 1 second. It's like the silliest goose in the world here. I can't even add the little comments. Hold on 1 sec, guys. I see everyone coming in. Here we go. Haha. Nope, I still can't. Allie, maybe you can add the comments to the, there we go. I wasn't able to do it. Blaine says, good morning from La Paz, Bajas from Mexico. Can't wait for another exciting day of AI. Blaine, thank you and welcome. Welcome. Who else we got here? We have Eric says, good morning. I think I added some more O's on that didn't need to be added, but it's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hasnan says, I start Amazon, but how? We'll figure it out together, right? But here on Amazon AI Hour, Eric says, oh, here we go. Some questions popping in here. Eric says, what's your thoughts on using AI for generating alt text? I haven't come across a detailed video on alt text. Any recommendations? Can multiple alternatives be separated by commas and semicolons? Yes. So let's talk about that. Let me share my screen. We got everyone popping in here today, but let's stick on Eric's question right here. So let me share my screen. Entire screen. Bingo bango. Is it up? Are we rocking? No, we can't see my screen. Allie, gotta put my for some reason I have no permissions today. Allie, you're running the show. I have no permissions here. But anyway, so let's talk about some alt text, right? So let's bring up an Age of Sage listing, talking about some alt text, right? So let's go down here and talk about, let's go in the brand store. Let's go in the A+ content, not the brand store module. So we got some alt text here, right? So it's not separated by commas, right? So that's okay. Fluffy, clean, lime, nina, colorful oils. So we always recommend for alt text that you'd want to put typos, misspellings, Spanish phrases, right? So a good way, and I have a couple of tools up here. We got some Canva, we've got some ChatGPT, which was actually had an outage yesterday or the day before. I think it's because of the release of GPTs and all some new stuff. We'll get into that. I have Claude here. I'm now a I'm a paid Claude 2.0 user. So that's interesting. So we'll talk about that. Let me get over here. Who's messaging me? Okay. So we got that. So let's take a look here. So I want to go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to go to regular default GPT-4. We're always going to use GPT-4. What's going on? Ali, pull up Balaz's comment. You promised to update my picture for free of charge. I'm not sure if you were joking, but I would appreciate any help. It's a new listing. Didn't have too much. We will do that. So go back to Eric's, and then Balaz, we're going to do yours live. I keep my word, homie. So we're going to go here, and we're going to give it some prompts, right? We're going to say, act as if you are an Amazon SEO expert. By the way, is everyone hearing my really awesome keyboard out? I have this new keyboard. I'm showing this off. I don't know if I showed it off last time. It's no, I didn't show it off last time, but I have these like weird filters that are showing up as that shadow. But it's like a retro mechanical style keyboard. I'm loving this. This is such a pleasure to type on. It's fantastic. Anyway, you always want to act as if on the prompt. Act as if you're an Amazon SEO expert. Okay, I will give you the title of the product. You will give me alt text for the product photos in the A+ content. I will give you the title of the product. No. Let me erase that because I already said I'm going to title product. You will give me common typos, common misspellings. I spelled that wrong. And also separately, I'm trying to spell. Common Spanish translations related to the product title. I think it's say, do you understand? You always want to make sure, act as if, and then do you understand? Great. Understand. Understood. I can assist you with creating alt text for the product photos and A+ content, identify common typos and misspellings, and provide common Spanish translations related to the product title. Please provide me with the product title. Great. So I'm going to say product title is, let me get rid of my alt text thing here. Bingo, bango, bongo. Good. Here's the title. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty cool. So while this is running, now I've already had, they're giving me different phrases and variations for alt text. Here it's saying alt text for image with soap bars in use, alt text for packaging image, alt text for image of soap bars with natural backdrops, alt text for close-up of soap texture. Then it gives me common typos and misspellings. So cool water, spelled wrong, right? Mountain air, spelled incorrectly. Cold water, mountain air, gift set. So soap, spelled like that, process, got it. Cool. Then it says common Spanish translation. Artisan, here you go. Men's, para hombres. Gift set, set de regalo, regallo. So what I would then do is I would then say, take the above alt text for the common typos, for the common typos and Spanish translations, and generate 5 lines of alt text. There we go, people. It's just that easy. Super, very simple. If you don't know how to do alt text, there you go. ChatGPT-4 is going to do the alt text for you. Chef's kiss. Very easy. Now, is it perfect? No. But is it 85% of the way there? 100%. It's 100%, 85% of the way there. Insert Michael Scott meme here. What's the Michael Scott meme? Michael Scott Wayne Gretzky. Here you go. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. So understand that, right? So it's 100%, 85% of the way there. Eric says, so helpful. Thanks a lot. No problem, dude. That's what we're here for. We're here to use technology and the robots to make your life easier. So you can do that through this. Claude is going to be a little bit different. Claude is going to be, it's not very conversational. So back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't find it really good for that. Now, what I can do for Claude, right? And let's say this is let's say I go here and I have the bullet points, right? In Claude, I can say, let me take the bullet points I have here. I could say, here are my Amazon product bullet points. I want you to make them better for SEO organic rank by focusing more on soap texture versus smells. I'm making something up. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So now we're talking about texture versus smells, right? So now we're talking about luxury rich lather, skin soothing formula, cold pressed quality. So it's talking about texture, never strip, skin feeling, nourish skin, washing away dirt and grime. So you can have this Claude is more helpful for natural language and speaking, right? So then I could say, I could go into Claude and I could say, I think it's Command K for a new one. Yeah, it's Command K. I could say, write me or make me, well, let's say please, because the robot's going to do it. Please make me a list of 10 product names similar to Age of Sage, which is my competitor in the artisan soap business. I need a name for my business to compete with them. So, haha, now I have, it's a name generator. Where do we go? You dropped it, Allie? Okay. All right, that's fine. What do we got to next? Balaz. Promise to update my picture for free of charge. Okay, cool. So let's take a look. I know this is not AI, but we'll use AI for it. B0CB. The click is fantastic. It's a very thocky click. If you guys know what thocky is, if you're not a fan of mechanical keyboards, thocky is something I found out is actually a term. It's a little bit thock. What's going on? B0CB QV TQ3. What's cracking? Hold on. It's coming up with nothing. Is it got typos over here? Might lose my mind. B0C BQ V TQ 3D. Yeah, it's not coming up. What's going on? Did you make a typo or did I make a typo? It's a new listing. Well, it's not coming up. How can I see it? Well, while we wait for Balaz, they let me know what the ASIN is. We'll get back to you, my friend. So you want to make sure that with ChatGPT, so I did something really cool. So let me see if I can find it for you guys. So everyone knows I'm a big fan of CTR, right? I made my own CTR medicine. Dr. Aspinall's CTR. Take 2 and call me in the morning. This is a little sneak peek about my LinkedIn post that's coming out tomorrow. But I generated this whole thing through Dolly. I'll find out. I think it was Dolly. And use Canva. So I'll show you how I made this. Balaz says it's on German Amazon. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay. Good sir, it's not coming up for me. Try and see if you give me a link or something like that because it's not coming up. Typing it in. Just double check. That's not coming up. But in the meantime, if I go here, where did I generate it? Did I generate it from? Oh, by the way, I fixed my Discord. I know the last time my Discord wasn't working. My Discord's working. So I can show you guys how to do some Midjourney. I don't know if I did this in Midjourney or not. Did I do Midjourney? No, it was Dolly for sure. So I was showing someone how yesterday or the day before, if you have if you're doing headphones, right, and you need to write capital letters, it has to be capital? I don't think so. Does it? Does it have to be capital? Is that a thing? QV TQ 3D. No, I don't know if that's a thing. I'm losing my mind. There we go. Oh, why did I entertain that comment? Fun. I knew I wasn't losing my mind. Anyway, so Discord's up and running. So look at this. Perfect, right? If you sell headphones and you need lifestyle images, look, I just made fake stuff, right? So here's another good one. A woman doing yoga on a pattern yoga mat with people in the background. So you can do upscale. So remember, Discord is very not intuitive. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do upscale 3 and then a version of 3. And then a realistic. Did I spell it? Realistic of a woman in her 20s doing yoga. Okay. So I'll change that a little bit. And then I did this. I was trying to do Jim Lee Marvel comic style. It's so interesting how when you say Marvel comic, they put Superman and Green Lantern. That's insane. But here, this is a great image of a woman doing yoga, right? Very kind of yoga studio, this, that, and the third, right? So if you sell yoga mats and they look similar to this, or let's say you're doing supplements. I think this is a very big thing when you're doing something that you can't see. So let's say it's oils, essential oils, supplements, consumables. You can't show someone, you can only show a pill once. Like what else are you going to show? Pills scattered on the floor. Something like this, if you're talking about, like, let's say it's an older woman, you're talking about wellness for someone that's in their maybe 50s or 60s. So that's a good way to do that, right? And get your customer avatar. So here, take a look at this. So this is horrible. What is this? What is on these people's heads? It's terrible. That's not good. So let's go here. So we can give Midjourney, hey, Eddie. Eddie says hi. So we can give Midjourney some prompts out here, right? So we'll play with Midjourney and we'll play with Dolly. So let's take a look at this product here. Let's pull a random product. Allie's running the show behind the scenes. Allie, give me a product. Give me in the private chat, give me an idea of a product recommendation of something I can pull up here. What should I pull up? Should I pull up kitchen? Should I pull up? I want to do such. Should I do jewelry? I don't want jewelry. I need something that I can't physically. A hairball support here. How about that? Already got it. Took too long, Allie. Jewelry. You took too long. She said jewelry. No. So let's talk about this. Let's say hairball support. So again, you can only show so much, right? So you have a cat. You have the product. You have the product again. No lifestyle images, right? Blas says, I don't know the problem. I just searched for it and it came up straight away. Allie, double check on your end if it's coming up for you. Eddie says, can we get AI to give us ideas of A+ content formatting, just like it gives website layout ideas? I don't know. That's good. That's a good question. Let's get into that next. We're going to put a pin in that for a second, but let me, where's my mouse? Let's do this. So cats and hairball support, right? So let's talk about getting some lifestyle images of cats and hairball support. So I'm going to say, imagine a hyper-realistic photo shot on a Canon DSLR. Why do I say hyper-realistic photo shot on a Canon DSLR? It's because I don't want it to make cartoon images. I don't want it to make line drawings. I want it to make I want it to know that I want it to be a photo. So a hyper-realistic photo shot on a Canon DSLR of a woman with her cat on her lap. She is smiling and the cat looks happy. She is sitting in her living room and the cat is, I don't know, a calico cat with long hair. Okay, right. That's a good idea though, Eddie. I want to see if we can do a list of A+ content ideas. So let's see what ChatGPT can do. ChatGPT can do with that. It's a good one. I like that. Let's push the robots to limits and find out what they can do. All right, so hyper-realistic photo. The lady with a cat. It's looking pretty good. Now, the reason why this is important because if your product has affects long hair cats more than short hair cats or whatever it may be, and you're not finding the right look that you're going for, if all the stock photos don't have long hair cats, they're short hair cats. I don't say short tail keywords, short haired cats, right? So something like this here, right? Well, let's take a look. This, she didn't brush her hair. Cat looks cool. She didn't brush her hair. No good. This looks super AI. This looks okay. The cat looks a little AI. This is the best one. This is the best one of the whole thing. Now, you may say, I don't like the tattoos over here and over here, right? Anatomy is correct, face, nose, whatever it is, right? So this is a good one. Long hair cat. So it's actually a really good photo. So what we can do is go here. Let's say, again, number 3. I don't know why number 3 always comes out to be the best for me. It's weird. That happens for a lot of people. They always have like their go-to thing. Okay, so the cool thing is now, let's say I like this cat or this image, right? I'll open the browser. I'll save it. Save it as, okay. Now I'll go back here. And then what I'll do is I can do zoom out 2x, zoom out. Oh, it made some variations. Let's take a look at the variations. All right, so depending, like, okay, remove the tattoo, which is what I want to do. But I'll show you how to do that anyway. So you can see the cat. This cat maybe has a little bit more black on the face. It's looking this way. This cat's looking directly at you. She has hair in her face here. I don't like that. This one looks a little too AI. I like this, but I don't like this black thing right here. I don't know, but we'll interesting, right? But let's go with what we got. So you can go here and let's say I want to zoom out. So I can zoom out 2x, right? And what it's going to do is going to take the photo that I like, and it's going to kind of do like that generative kind of fill where it's going to pull it out. Yeah, Ali checked on her end. It's not showing up for that Balaz, for that ASIN. Probably need to change the delivery address to a German address. Otherwise, it is not showing up. No, because it would still show up. It'll just show up as out of stock. So if you have, Ali, do you have my email address that you can put across the screen? Just put my email address across the screen. And Balaz, what you can do is you can email me. And now you can email me the photo, and I'll pull up the photo, and I can work on it for you. Yeah, so john.aspinall@myamazonguy.com. Just email it over to me, and I'll take a look. So when you do 2x zoom out, now, oh, still running, sorry. Now what it does is it zooms out, and he says, sure, cool. Apple, here we go. Where's my Apple stuff? Is my Apple going to go off? Is it not going to do it now? Oh, there we go. So now I can take the photo that I like, and I can zoom it out. So let's say I like, oh, what did it do to her feet? That's horrifying. So this one's a no-go for sure. She has 3 legs over here. She has 3 feet over here. This looks insane. This is the only one that makes the most sense, right? So that's AI for you, and that's okay. So this time number 2 is the winner. So we'll take number 2. Grigor, hey Grigor. Grigor says, hi John, can you please take a look at this product images and what would you prefer with the main image? Grigor, yes. Typically I don't do that on this one. Typically that's for ARL, but we're going to do it because we'll show you how to use it for AI. or how we'll do it in AI. So let's say I want to take this one and I want to save it. And I want to show you guys what I'm going to do with this. Save image as. Whoop, whoop, whoop. My saving skills are not good, guys. They're really not. Okay, and then if you want to zoom it out again, you can even zoom it out again. And that's the last time I'll zoom out because then it gets to be, I'm very itchy today. That's the last time I'll zoom out. So then what we're going to do is while that's doing that, let's go into Canva. Okay, let's upload an image. Let's do the one over here first. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Let's say we like this, but we don't like this. We're not a fan. We're not a fan of the tattoos. I have tattoos, but maybe that's not our avatar. So let's go here. Magic eraser in Canva. Ready? Bingo, bango, bungo. Ready? 1, 2, 3. AI. Everybody say AI. AI. You didn't say AI at home. That's why I didn't do it. AI. There you go. Look at that. It's gone. Now, if I don't like this, bink. It's going to be gone, or it's going to mess up. What I think it does is it takes the surrounding area and duplicates it. So if it doesn't, look at that. Perfect. Now, if I go here, I want to tie it in a little bit. I don't know what it's going to do with this. This might get a little wacky because it's right at the edge. Let's see. Oh. Didn't do it great. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's see. It's getting a little better. I'll leave it at that. So now I went from something I didn't like to something I like. Okay. So now we go back here and we have that. That's all gone. Now let's say, for example, you're like, oh, I don't like that mole that she has. All right, well, that's mean. But we're going to go ahead and say, okay, no problem. Let's make this a little bit smaller. A little bit bigger. And then we're just go, well, bye-bye. You go, bye-bye, mole. Okay, cool. Now we have the photo that we like. So now we can go back here and you could do a couple of different things, right? So I could do, they have magic expand, right? Where I have whole page. No, let's not do magic expand. It's not a good example. But now I can go here and I can say, recently used. Where's my recently used stuff? So we can do like this. Right, and then we can say, we don't want to say brunch, we want to say hairballs. Gross. Needed. Noun. Latin. Derivative. I'm making up something, right? So now, just send it to you, cool. So now, let's say my brand was hairballs. You know, I'm looking to get rid of hairballs. That's a great infographic. Like, if you take a look at this, this is interesting. Like, maybe I would change something like this. So, yeah, again, I have no context here, but I could do something like this, right? Hey, stop getting silly with me, right? And I could take this, and I can say, all right. So now that's an infographic. Whatever the context is in there, you can maybe move this over if you need to, whatever it is. But now you have an infographic. Ta-da! Now, if I did hair balls for cats, I'm showing someone that's happy and their cat's happy and it's a long-haired cat. And now if I go here, this is something that looks way better inside here for the pets, right? That they might not have had before. Now I can very easily take something like this and I can bring it into that photo. Like maybe I can just, yeah, you know what, I probably couldn't. But there you go. You got something like that. So let me check my email. Let me stop sharing my screen because I don't want you guys seeing my email. It's mean. Oh, Ali, thank you. I'm very private about my emails. Guys, the Celtics lost yesterday. I'm very upset over that. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay. All right. All right, you can share my screen again. We're gonna be going to be showing what's what. Okay, so let's go for this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull this up. So, Balaz, this is your wet wipes for air fryers. Never heard of a wet wipe for an air fryer, but interesting. So what we're going to do is, let's do this. Let's get rid of the background. Okay, so wet wipes for air fryers. So what I'd want to show, is there a product out there that does that? Wipes, can't say. Heavy duty cleansing wipes. Okay, oven cleaning wipes. All right, so I know what I would do. So let's close that. Okay. You gave me some other examples too. Oh, this one's better. I like this one because you just see the product. Bink, bonk. Guys, if you're new here, what I do is I make noises and play with AI in Canva. That's what I do. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this 30 wipes. Okay. Now, Balaz, did I say I was going to do your main hero image or just your images? Because I'm going to do your main hero image because that's the only image I care about. That's the one that's going to get you the most clicks, make you the most money. So let's see here. Okay, I would take this. I would take, oh, what'd I do? I messed up. Call the police. I did it. Okay, let's get rid of the back. Hey, listen to me, you. Okay. Now, would I show the side of it? I don't think so. There's no value prop in showing the side. Okay, let's see. Just because I'm annoying like that. Let's see. I want to see something. No. It's a process, guys. So bear with me. So what I'd rather show is the air fryer. So I'd rather show a dirty air fryer. What I want to show is an air fryer before and after. Or maybe some ideas. I don't know how I feel about that. Because most people are not, unless you show it on the actual packaging, which you're already doing, I think that removes grease, easy to use 30 wipes. I think the word air fryer needs to be bigger. But let's take a look. What's the value prop though? Let's see. Can you do something else besides air fryers with it? I don't know. I think you already have a pretty good image for what it is. I mean, there's people out there. You have a picture of the product itself. Now, are you looking for? Let's do this. I think you have a pretty good image of the product itself. Let's do this for a main hero image. Let's see about lifestyle images. Maybe that's what we're talking about because I don't think I can make this better than what it already is because it's very clean cut. Now, let's take a look at. Let's do this. So imagine a hyper-realistic image shot on DSLR of an air fryer split in half, showing the inside. One side is clean, one side is dirty. Let's do that. See what we're doing. And then we're going to get to Grigor's listing for the main hero image. I don't like this down. It's literally splitting it in half. Well, that's horrible. Like that's the worst thing you'd ever want to do. Anyway, so let's go with something else here. Okay. Let's go with air fryer in a kitchen. Right. And then we'll do here you go. A lot of silence, sorry. You can do this with Canva. Like people think like you need to have like photo shoots and stuff like that for your products. Really don't. Really truly don't. Okay, and then we'll do shadow on this. Drop shadow. Yeah, I hate the drop shadow. I hate the glow. Terrible. I like the drop shadow, but it needs to be realistic, not as far away, not as intense, not so blurry. And what happened? I don't even know. There we go. So I think this looks pretty good, right? And then what you're able to do is, so I want to get the aspect ratio kind of right? And then I would go over here and I would say, body, what? I just talk about how my keyboard's great and I can't even type on it. So I would say, text here, make it an infographic. We'll use the same kind of brunch thing, right? A dirty air fryer. Like you don't want to show one like a dirty air fryer, but like a gross emoji. Like I probably wouldn't do this one, but depending what your brand colors are, I think this is like a brand color that's on par for you. Kind of actually like the green better. Yeah. Where's that? Dirty air fryer, wipe it up. Like I think that looks really cool. Because you're talking about how a dirty air fryer is gross, and your solution is wiping it up, right? So then I would even do like an underline on the wipe. I don't like that. I don't like how it breaks apart like that. Line. Willy Wonka. Something like that. Maybe without the line. What do you think? Does it make sense? Does it look good? I think it looks good. Let me get rid of that line. That line's bothering me now. I would say this, wipe it up. He says, I love it. So you think for the current hero image, it's okay like that? Yeah, I think I would pick this one as your main hero image where you're showing the actual product itself. But let me send this to you. I'll just stop sharing my screen because I don't want to share his information. But I'll send you this image so you have it for free. Yeah, that's your main hero image. Hold on. Let me just send you this image. We'll look at that after. Complimentary from the folks here at My Amazon Guy. Sent and sent. Okay, I can share my screen again. So that's that. So now we have Grigor, Blood Grigors. Could you please take a look at this product? Let me know we could approve. Cool. Okay. Caps because I don't want to get yelled at. B0C. GBK. GBK 9M. I wish I could play music, but then we'll get like a violation for like copyright. Okay. We got an armrest for nails tech. For a nail tech. You want to say nails tech. Non-slip nail arm. Okay. Be careful with the Spanish phrases. Put them on the back end. Don't put them on the front. Use them in alt text. But I don't know what this is. So how would I improve the main image? Well, I always gauge a main image of if my son, who's 8 years old, can tell what it is by looking at the product. If he can tell what it is, it's good. If he can't, then it's no good. So what you want to do is take it and let's make it better. Okay, so okay. What I would say is let's get rid of this, but we're not going to get rid of it. We're going to just keep it over here. I'll tell you why in a second. I'm going to duplicate this, but then I'm going to make this bigger again. Okay, make it smaller, make it bigger. And then you're probably like, John, you're losing your mind. No, I'm not. Okay. So let's edit the photo, remove the background. And then I'm going to do magic eraser. Okay, get rid of this. Don't worry, I'm showing you what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Let's go back over here. So now we have this independently by itself. Independently wealthy. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Okay, put it here. Now, depending on what your box looks like, I always tell people if you have a good box, show it. If you don't have a good box, then don't show it. But don't make it a giftable box because then people are going to complain that they didn't get the box that you're showing. So do something like this. And if anyone knows me, they know where I'm going with this. Okay, I'm going to take this because you're going to I don't know what it is just by looking at it, right? So if I don't know what it is by looking at it, I need to know what it is by learning about it. So does that make sense? No, it'll make sense in a second. So I'm going to take this and position to the front. I'm going to take this and edit it, remove the background. Now the background is removed. So now I'm able to show clearly on this what it does. Okay. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to write a CTR, a little CTR word hack. And again, the font's probably going to stink because I don't know where my little font that I always use, it's gone. Oh man, I use the same. Oh, here we go. Thought I lost my favorite friend. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to say, what is this thing again? This is nail arm rest. Okay, so nail arm rest. Okay, so I go like this. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Here's some hacks. Tone down the transparency because when it's bright like this, it looks like it's on it. Bring it down a little bit. It looks a little bit more natural, right? I didn't forget about you back here. Don't worry. Don't worry. And then what you want to do is you want to put dimensions, right? So now let's give it some value. Actually, let me do it this way. No, you know what? I did like it this way. So we're going to say this was, what are the dimensions on this thing? 14. You spelled length wrong, by the way. Got to type over here. So 14-inch length by, so 14 by 6 by 5, I'll say. So 14 inches by 6 inches by 5 inches. Why is that important? Well, if I'm a technician and I need to have a certain size, I need to know exactly what's going to fit my area. So that's why this is important. You're going to get more clicks on it because you're telling more information about the product, right? Right. So then you can go over here and you can type in nail technician. Let's see. Get a nail technician. There you go. Something like this. Do I like this? I don't like this. Do I like this? Oh, I like this one. Okay, I like this. I like this. Remember, don't make it look too fancy. You don't want people thinking it's really going to come there. Okay, so put it like this. Now, you're going to take the one in the back, position to the front. So now you're going to take this and you're going to put it right on top of that, right? I know you're thinking, oh, John, you're blocking everything. Guess what? It's okay because whatever's blocked is they can read around it. So you can do something like this. And if you want to bring down the hand down here, right? So I can't see the hand too much. So let's bring the hand down here. So then I can take this and crop it up like that. So then I can bring this over and we see some nails, we see some dimensions, it's overlapping. Okay, now this is cool looking. Now we understand it's a nail. Now you can take the whole thing and so I can take this whole thing and group it together. Nope, not this one. So I can take this whole thing right here and I can group it. Okay. So now I can move the whole thing around and make it bigger or smaller together. So now something like this, want to make it smaller, I can make it smaller. Where did my thing go? Here we go. So now you can do it like this. So now we have this all together on one package. Or if you want to do it down here and put this up here and put the box underneath it like this. There you go. The nail armrest. Any way you want to do it. Makes sense? Play with it. Get crazy, Grigor. Hope that makes sense. What else we got? Musamil. Musamil says, hi, John. Can you take a look at this product image and what would you improve with the main image? Oh, we're doing ASIN review lives over here. All right, guys. Look at my hat rocking and rolling here. Let's go here. Grigor, I hope that makes sense. B0 ERN BF FMFK. What is this? Twin Sycamores dog towel for drying dogs. A dog towel? Isn't it just a... What do you need a dog? Oh, it has like mittens in it? Oh, okay. Thank you, John. I will try it. Try it. I think it's good. Grigor, email me if you want that photo. I'll save it for you. And if you want that photo, I'll save it for you, Grigor. Let me know if you want it. I'll send you the whole Canva thing. This way you can play around with it if you want it. Feeling very giving. If you have Canva, I think I could send you the link and you can mess around with it. But let's go back to this one. So the main image, don't do this. Don't put a Santa hat on it. I'll tell you why. It's not a giftable item per se. You're going to alienate people that don't like Santa. If it was a giftable item, I would say, okay. But I don't know. It just doesn't look natural. I would say don't do that. Again, I would say, what does the product ship? What kind of packaging does it have, right? Probably has a poly bag. And you're in a very commoditized space, right? So there's a lot of competition out there talking about they're doing it. So I would say, why you? Why not your competition? That's going to be very hard. Let's take a look. What I would say is, why do I need this and not a regular towel? I have regular towels. So you want me to spend money on this? Why? Is it going to dry my dog faster? Is it going to make my dog more comfortable? So you have to tell me why. Machine washable? I would hope so. Quick drying. Ultimate solution. I don't know. Towel. So don't make things out to be ultimate comfort. They could be seen as the pinnacle comfort of dog training. Hassle-free maintenance. Yeah, you're making this seem like this is the most amazing thing since sliced bread. But you're not telling me why it's better than a regular towel. You got absorbent fiber spelled wrong. A lot of typos today. So what I would say is you want it because it's quick drying and I can get it around my dog easier versus like you can put your arms in it and hug the dog and stuff like that, kind of like what this kid is doing. But anyway, so how do you talk about this in the main hero image? Now, I don't know. I don't think this is the best picture for it, to be quite honest with you. I think these images are better. I also think you're going to have a hard time at $14.99 if it's just one, when your competition is doing $7.99 for one or $12.99 for two. So you want to have a better value prop as to why you and why not them. So what I would say is, let's make another one here. We've derailed from AI, guys. We're doing ASIN reviews. It's okay. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Let's see. I don't know. Let me see about this. Let's do this. I would say you have a product picture, just the product itself? Because I don't have your assets, so it's going to be harder for me. Let's do this. Can't show two. Getting very frustrated with this one. This one's frustrating to me. But let's see what we can do. So I would say you're better off with this, and then the box behind it, and a dog. So you need the box. We did the box hack before, so you need the box hack. But you also need a dog. So you need the box hack. Okay, you need the box hack. You got to show the product itself. You're not showing the product itself in that picture. The picture right now you have Stinky. Don't get mad at me because they're old Stinky. And then I would say you need a big dog, right? So you need like a, what do you need? Like a bull mastiff. One of these big dogs. Like one of these guys. This dog's ugly, but yeah, we'll use him for this photo. Here's like a big dog like this. It's like, oh my god, I gotta wash him. Gross. It's gonna get slobber everywhere. It's kind of dog. It's not a fluffy dog. Something like this. Backwards. So I would say this for a main hero image would do a lot better than what you got right now. You want to get like a big dog, not a small dog. Small dogs are not a big problem. Big dogs are a problem for washing. And then what I would do is use my fancy little stuff here. I would take this and I would say, what do you call it? Where is it? Dog towel with pockets. Do you have a logo? You do have a logo. Dog towel. This sucks because your logo is white. But anyway, you get the idea. I would say dog. Double pocket towel. Double pocket dog towel. Yeah, I'll call it double pocket dog towel. And I would do this. I would get my logo on fleek. I would do something like these. Get it behind Mr. Bowser right here. Backwards, like that. That's what I would do. What do you think? You like it? Little Birdie told me you asked this question at ARL yesterday. What was the answer you got? Did you get this? Did you get it? Did you get a good image? I don't know. So I got to tell Joe Foreman. And then underneath this, I put the dimensions. So I'll make up dimensions right now. I'll do like a 5 by 5. I'll make up numbers here just for argument's sake, because we gotta run soon. Something like that. That's what I would do. You love me. I love you. Looks good, right? I'd buy this. I don't know if I'd buy this. I'd buy this. Anyway, guys, that's all the time we have. My schedule. I almost showed you my schedule. So that's all the time we have, guys. I'm going to do the spiel that everyone does at the end of podcasts. We are my Amazon guy. We are a full-service Amazon agency. Musmel says, I love it. Can you please share a link to download the picture? Yes, you got to email me. Allie, toss my email. Bloop, at the bottom. Email me if you want any of these goodies. Also, if you're a fan of everything that I'm doing, go follow me on LinkedIn. Allie, throw the LinkedIn link. It's like magic. Little LinkedIn link right there. But yeah, guys, you need full service. You know where to go. You want some SOPs on how to do it yourself. You know where to go. We got all the goods here. We got courses on top of courses. You want some courses, where the place to go to. If you want some coaching, we got all the coaches up here. Look at all these beautiful people. You got me over here. If you want some coaching, book a coaching call, chat with Steven, whatever you want to do. What else we got going on? We have the promo. We have the ING promo still going on right here. So if you like the main image hack we talked about today, hey, listen, $100, for a main image refresh, and use the word CTR for your coupon, and you get 50% off. Get $50. And if you say in an email after you order it, John sent me, you don't get anything. You just you get to know that you helped me retain my job here longer at my Amazon guy. Just kidding. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is all the time we have. Allie, just remove from... There we go. There, my pretty face. Looking sexy, John. Thank you. Like I said, guys, we're here if you need us. We're also here if you don't need us. This is not my normal studio space, and that's okay. I'm going to get something a little bit nicer. Get some shades, little blinds over here. Anyway, guys, listen. Go do your thing. Love you all. I'll see you next week. We'll keep rocking and rolling. And, yeah. Let me see if Apple does it. There we go. What a great way to end the show. Thank you.